You know, I never mentioned it before, but I love this animation. It's very charming. That's one thing the remakes can't replicate, is the joy of that little animation there, as you're bobbing up the cable car. Alright, so here we are on the Jagged Pass.
Now you gotta make the way down.
You know, my general policy is I'll only show off, you know, mandatory battles, but to access a secret area later in the game, you do actually need to beat this guy here and now, so I'm gonna do exactly that. And, the game is pretty cruel with the Pokemon it gives him.
What?
Yep!
You fucking kidding me?
Now, thankfully, in this ROM hack, Blastoise is made into a steel type, so my magnitude could do some critical damage on it, yeah.
Why?
I mean, it makes sense. It does have big metal cannons. And it's more of a steel type than Lucario deserves to be, if you think about it. But anyways, yeah, 3 fully evolved Kanto starters. Barely got through that one, like Jesus. Lots of healing items applied off screen. So yeah, later in the game we'll be able to access a secret area after thanks for beating him. So let's grab the odd item. Bit of burn heal. That'll probably be quite helpful with our next gym leader. And let's catch some Mons, last but not least. Quite a lot of Mons are available on this pass, so catching as many of them as possible. Starting with Snubbull. I love the Snubbles. Snubbles is adorable. I think I've just got a natural thing for pit bulls. I think they're really cute. Then we have Mr. Mime, the most terrifying Pokemon that ever existed.
And has a bad name considering genders are introduced next gen.
Yeah. You have to, if you have a female one, you really probably should just call it Miss Mime or Mrs. Mime, depending on its marital status. Then you have Magmar. Really decent Pokemon, but like the definition of a glass cannon.
It also looks really dumb.
Oh yes, it has like a boot. It has like a butt for a head. Smeargle, really interesting Pokemon, can learn any attack in the game, which can be exploited and used to make Smeargle really, really overpowered. And here you have Pineco. He becomes Fortress, and he's an exploding steel bug. Bit of a powerhouse. So
It's a plant-based frag grenade.
oh, I guess so. Now, this is the most horrendous of dick moves. The ROM hack gives you an unavoidable battle here with Wally.
What?
I cannot even escape this battle because I have the Mac bike, so I can't get back up the mountain, but I can't escape this area.
Wow.
So I am forced to have a game over here that I could not prepare for.
Get owned.
Because this ROM hacker is a douche. That's right, I said it. Douchey ROM hacker. Oh. Anyway, so here is me beating Wally for real. And with extreme prejudice, because I'm pretty miffed after that whole debacle. And yeah, for some strange reason, they give Wally a kind of psychic theme, so all, if not most of his Pokemon are psychic types.
Well, he does almost look like the psychic trainer.
He's not far off, I suppose. I guess the fact that Gardevoir is his, signature Pokemon is probably part of that as well. Or is it Gallade? Does he have a Gallade? Does he have a Gallade or a Gardevoir
In this one, it'd be Gardevoir.
Yeah, Gallade wasn't introduced yet.
Oh, it's Gardevoir in this game, and then it's Gallade in the remakes. Right. Gardevoir's a pain, by the way, so I feel just blowing myself up in its face was the only way to really take it down efficiently. It was a rough one. A rough fight there.
Well, Rocco doesn't need that experience. He can't do it. He doesn't He doesn't evolve until he's traded.
Well, that's the funny thing. In this ROM hack, they're well aware of the fact that you can't really trade Pokemon on a ROM hack, so he does evolve at a certain level in this version of the game.
Yeah, I think you've mentioned that.
But anyways, Surskit here is evolving into Masquerain. Masquerain sucks.
Yup.
It's just a sucky Pokemon. I'm sorry, it doesn't look good. It doesn't fight good.
Oh, this bug type.
Yeah. Some bug types are at least slightly redeemable, but it's got nothing going for it at all.
Yeah, Surskit doesn't even evolve at a low level. It doesn't even have that going for it.
And the sad thing is, like, Surskit has a cool gimmick, it's water and bug. But then when it evolves, it's just a normal bug flying type, so... Way later in the series, when they introduce Araquanid, that's where they actually kind of get that gimmick down pat. That's where they do it properly. That's a good water and bug type. So anyways, I'm pretty hacked off after that Wally fight, especially with the game calling me and talking to me about the joys of defeat in battle. So, yeah. Thankfully, the game now decides to reward me a little bit by giving me a bunch of free stuff.
Wait, what?
Nice.
Hooray for free stuff. Thanks, RomHack.
You conquered my dick move. Here, have a reward.
Yeah. I'm probably going to do like a big montage of just evolving all the Pokemon that evolve with evolutionary stones all at the same time. So, yeah. That's going to bolster the Pokedex quite a bit. Oh, this lady sells you milk. Also a weird added NPC, but still welcome. Can't go wrong with cheap healing items, but... On that note...
Is she related to Whitney somehow?
Possibly. But on the subject of cheap healing items, welcome to the drugstore. They sell you horrible, gross items that heal your Pokemon a ton, are really helpful, but cause your Pokemon to hate them because they're so bitter. However,
there's no happiness mechanic.
There's no happiness mechanic, so I can feed my Pokemon all of the illegal drugs. I can feed them all of the gross shit, and they just have to deal with it. I'm a good trainer.
Dave, do you mind if I call you David? Because I have to address you officially here.
That's what I go with anyway. But go on,
David. I have to tell you, this homeopathy shit doesn't work.
It totally works! I swear it's not a placebo effect. It makes your Pokemon stronger. And they only slightly resent you every time you give it to them. Only slightly.
Oh, there is a happiness mechanic in this game. That's how, like, what is it, return works, or?
Yes, we went over this last episode.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, got to take out some fire trainers now, so...
I forgot how this gym worked.
Yeah, it's got a weird geyser mechanic where it sends you up and down on the floors and you've got to pick the right geysers. Else in this ROM hack, deal with trainers with level 60 Pokemon that are basically, death traps.
Wow, that's rough. That's really rough.
This episode's pulling a lot of Kaizo moves. There's some Kaizo Mario mess up in here right now, in terms of the sheer death traps, but...
As it turns out, you might have to fight a whole team of level 100 Mewtwo's.
Have fun, scrub. Get good. This is the Dark Souls of Pokemon ROM hacks. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm really, I dig this fire gym, actually. Aside from the dick moves that this ROM hack pulls. The actual gym itself is quite interesting. It's a unique mechanic, and the leader is really endearing. I love the leader of this gym. She's pretty radical.
She is a cool lady.
Well, definitely not, because she's the fire leader!
She has big hair.
Well, I didn't want to seem creepy by saying that she's hot, but you know what? If you wanna go that route,
I'll tell you what. I think yours works better. Okay, a few more. I think this is the last mandatory battle until the big gym fight. And again, it's fire Pokemon, so for the most part, they're just glass cannons. If you get hit on them, you've probably beaten them, even if they are massively over level to you. Even Bones gets in here with a bit of bone meringue, so yeah. I love that move, bone meringue. It's one of the few moves in this game where the actual name of the move is a pun. There we are. Okay, so with that, I'm just gonna bring myself back. I've now defeated all of the off-screen trainers, including the ones with level 60s. Don't ask me how, it took a lot of stress and a lot of time, and I really didn't need to do it, but I just felt I had to, out of obligation. So,
But I need to!
Exactly. So, here's the correct route. This takes you to the gym leader, Flannery, who, is... I kind of like the gimmick that she's trying way too hard to be, like, a badass. Like, she's trying to go with, like, a scripted kind of thing, and it's clearly not working.
She's trying to get fired up.
Yeah, she's, like, trying to improv a dramatic speech, and it's not working at all. I'll demonstrate the shit. I'm gonna kill you with fire. That's what I'm going to do. Now, here's where the ROM hack gets interesting. Now, from this point on, all the gym leaders are going to be double battles, so you have to be fully aware of the fact that if they are massively over-leveled compared to you, which thankfully I've kind of eased the gap a little bit here, you're going to get rushed with 2 very strong Pokemon, and you're probably going to die, so you have to really start planning now. And that does involve pulling off cheap double battle strategies like this one. Get 1 Pokemon to protect, making itself invincible. Get your other Pokemon to set off a big F-off earthquake, killing everything. Boosh.
This battle is lit.
Yeah, I was well happy with that first move, considering how wrong that could have gone. Like, they could have attacked Rocco and probably killed him.
I'm honestly surprised Ninetales survived that.
Yeah, it's ridiculous, but yeah, like, Rocco could have died there, the magnitude could have been weaker.
Wait, Earthquake doesn't hit your own Pokemon?
Not if they use Protect, it doesn't.
Oh, I missed that it used Protect.
Yeah. That's just it. That's where the real strats come in. Now, all the intimidation I've just been dealing with here now means my Pokemon can't fight for shit right now. So I've got to do a little bit of swapping, I think. And I'm also gonna have to kill that Ninetales really quickly because I can't be doing with special attack going up. Or the constant healing, also that. Can't be dealing with that either. So, oof, there goes Big Mama. Helpful for the 1 turn, but that was kind of it. Oh dear.
Oh no.
So, yeah, Pokemon are at the highest of levels right now.
Is it my turn to shine?
Go, Scurvy, do your thing, save the day, save the world.
I imagine this is probably not going to go well for me.
We'll see. Let's have some high hopes, even though Ninetales is given its Gen 4 drought ability, so it's just sunny by virtue of it being here, which gives Flannery a constant advantage during this fight.
That's why Mudslap isn't affected by sunniness.
Exactly. See, oh
no.
I would have been.
Oh, I'm dead. I just got wrecked.
If you weren't incinerated immediately, that could have been a good point to work with, but whoops. Uh-oh.
Teriyaki-based
This is
kit.
not good.
Okay, so let's bring Rocco back, this time without all the lowered special attack. But oof! Ooh, that's a painful fire blast. Don't want that. With the addition of both the sun and the increased special attack, that was painful. That's not going to be fun to deal with.
This is not going very well for you.
Yeah, I've... You know, this is like maybe my 3rd or 4th attempt at beating Flannery here. And trust me, I've had way worse. I've had matches where, like, everything's been lined up perfectly. I've gone to use Rock Blast, you know, almost guaranteeing a win. And then Rock Blast just straight up misses. And I start screaming. And then I scream into a pillow. And then I want to die for the next day. Based on a true story.
And there's your explanation of why the videos take so long.
Yeah, these take forever because this game wants to hurt me. This ROM hack really wants to hurt me. And I'm not going to let it win, that's the thing. I'm going to power through this. I even have backup saved, so unlike the previous incarnation of this LP, this is not going to go to... this isn't going to get eaten up by the digital verse. This is staying on my hard drive. This is getting uploaded. We doing this.
The only thing I'm worried about is my computer exploding because the fan is making quite a lot of noise.
It's heating up from this battle.
Oh, dang.
Can't handle it.
I just need to pop it open so I can probably clean the fan, but it makes kind of a noise.
God. That's worrying. Okay, so I've kind of got Colonel Sanders and Rocco's working in tandem now, so I feel the 2 of those, as long as I use their moves properly, should be able to lay some carnage. God damn it, I hate the move bounce. I hate the move bounce. So annoying. It's basically the move fly, but Pokemon that can't fly get access to it. Jeez, and it also paralyzes you if it hits you. It has a chance of paralyzing.
So it's like your Pokemon is now a Dragoon. It's pretty rad.
Oh, I don't like multi-turn moves, like moves that take a turn to use, because when you try and use them practically against other players, they always just find a get around. Like they'll either block it, or they'll just swap into a Pokemon that isn't fussed by it. And then it kind of leaves you open for a bit.
Or they'll hit you with lightning or thunder.
Oh, yeah, God, even worse. Anyways, let's have a little look at the time code here. Oh, this is a rough battle. This one takes a while. And if you think this one's bad, keep in mind that not long from now, we're going to have to go confront our papa, our daddy, and deal with his Pokemon.
So what you're saying is you're going to have daddy issues.
Actually, you can literally do that immediately after this.
Yeah, you can go straight over there, which I pretty much do. But yeah, Dad is the worst fight in this game, I think. In the original or in this ROM hack, he is the worst.
I was going to say, it was pretty bad in the original, too.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just stomps you.
Norman can just get out of my existence, for real. Anyways, there goes Rapidash.
No, you shut the fuck up, Dad.
Last Pokemon we have to deal with are Flareon, who is even more of an example of a glass cannon than pretty much every other fire Pokemon we've seen here. And Torkoal, whose main offensive ability, Overheat, basically slices its special attack power. So the longer it stays out here, the weaker it's going to get. It quite literally burns up. So, as long as I...
So many turtle Pokemon.
I know. So, as long as I endure, this battle is in the bag. I've got this. I'm good to go. Magnitude.
Whoops.
Oh god. Oh yeah. Sorry, Big Mama. I'd forgotten about you digging. I kind of collapsed you. In fact, I horribly murdered you in a cave-in.
You were quite literally laid to rest.
It was a horrible mining accident.
Oh god, yeah. Oh well. I wasn't really thinking when I made that choice. Anyways, one last Pokemon to take down. It's just a Torkoal. I've got both Bones and Rocco ready to lay the smack down. Battle is pretty much over. God damn it, Flannery. You
just can't leave well enough alone.
You just want to waste my time at this point. That was just to spite me. Get out of life. There we go. Nailed it. So there goes the last of Flannery's Pokemon.
Yay!
Rocco is reaching a ridiculously high level at this point. And with that brings us to the, near enough the end of the episode.
Well, yeah, he more or less soloed that fight.
Yeah. I'm going to feel really bad when Rocco fully evolves, and I'm going to have to just put him in a box and start depending on my level 20s and my level 30s. That's the danger of over-leveling when you're trying to catch everything. You don't want to depend too much on one Pokemon and have it monopolize.
All of a sudden, I'm really underpowered.
Oh, that's for me to worry about later. For now, all is good. All is okay. Anyway, Flannery gives us the Overheat TM here, which again is reusable. It deals a ridiculously strong fire-type move and lowers your special attack. Sweet lord, that is amazing. That is going straight on Colonel Sanders, and that is staying on Colonel Sanders for the rest of the game. Because it can blow you up with a fiery explosion, and, it can then start kicking you to death or punching you to death, completely ignoring the slice and special attack power. So, yeah, in fact, even when I use Blaziken in the newer games, I always give it Overheat. It's a move that feels like it was made for Blaziken.
It's a good opener.
Oh god, yeah. Anyways, with that, we now have ourselves an Overheat. We can get out of this fiery gym. And before we finish up, one more little encounter. Good old Brendan.
Oh, hey, time to fight.
No, thankfully not. I was worried the ROM hack would be that much of a douche. But it thankfully had enough self-control not to spring another unscripted battle on me.
Now see, at least the remake was nice enough to also have him teleport you straight back to Petalburg.
Oh yeah. That is pretty cool. Oh, by the way, Brendan, fuck you for that comment. That's not cool. And
Wow.
let's show Brendan what's what and beat up our dads.